right, so you're going, speaking of Pennsylvania, you're going to spend some time there in September, Pottstown, PA, and then you're going to London first week of October.
Well, you know why?
Is it the game the Giants are going?
I called my agent, and I said, buddy, my New York football Giants are playing. I said, I'm taking Stacy and the kids. Let's get a date. And he said, all right, well, I'll put you. You're going to perform it in Soho and on Friday, and then you're going to go to the game on Sunday.
Get out of here.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
You.
I mean, I have to. So my G-men are in London. I've never been to London. My family has never been to London, so that's what we're going to do. We got to do that, you know?
I got to tell you, it's an incredible experience. So let me see here. You're taking, the Packers, dude.
Packers, yeah.
What a game, too.
Yeah. And I
don't think the Packers have ever played in London either. That's their first trip to London. Yeah, I believe it is.
Now, do you agree with my Giants assessment, or you don't think? You think the Giants...
The NFC Championship
game? I think... Well, no, I'm going to say regular season games, I got them 9 or 10. What do you have? 8?
Let's do it. Giant schedule. Throw it up.
Here we go.
Oh, let's do it.
Come on, boys. Let's go.
This is what we're going to do
here.
Here
you go, Paul. Look at the monitor.
I love it.
Look at the monitor.
Hold on. This is what we do here on the Rich Eisen Show. It's called the win-loss game.
I love it.
Okay. We give you NFL Films music. Speaking of New Jersey, this is from straight from Mount Laurel, New Jersey, that music.
Yes.
I'm going to ask you to walk us through the schedule, and we're going to figure it out.
Okay.
Win-loss. All right, with the comedian Paul Virzi, and you can check out Nocturnal Admissions right now on Netflix. His comedy special premiered late in June. The Giants premiere first Sunday of the season at the Tennessee Titans. Win or loss, Paul Virzi, win or loss?
The Giants going to win that game by 3.
Look at that. You can even give me a score. Home for the Carolina Panthers, week 2.
Disappointing loss.
Wow. Okay. And by the way, I love the adjectives. Disappointing loss. All right. Home for the Cowboys, Monday Night Football, week 3.
Loss.
Home for the Chicago Bears, week 4.
Win.
All right. So they go 1-2 on the stretch of 3 straight home games. That would not be good. And now they're in Green Bay, taking on the Packers.
No, they're in London.
Pardon me. Yeah, taking on Green Bay. Right.
That's a win.
Taking in London, of course, because you're going there. Home for the Ravens.
That's a win.
Win. At the Jacksonville Jaguars.
That's a win.
At the Seattle Seahawks.
It's a loss.
Wow. They're 4-4. So you got them 5-3 going into their bye.
Yeah, because that's where Jones is going to hit his stride.
Coming out of the bye, home against the Texans.
Win.
Home against the Lions.
An oddly loss.
An oddly loss. At the Cowboys on Thanksgiving.
Win.
Home for the Washington Commanders.
Loss.
Home for the Eagles.
Loss.
At the Washington Commanders.
Win.
At the Vikings on Christmas Eve, Saturday night. Saturday afternoon. What do you got?
Win.
Home for the Colts on New Year's Day.
Loss.
At the Eagles to wrap things up.
Loss.
Wow, you got them sweeping to the Eagles. Okay, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 wins. You got them 9-8. Paul Virzi. That's a very, I think, pie in the sky.
So how many do you think I'm off by? Gun to your head.
You might be off by 2. Look, man, I love Dable. I love him.
Yeah.
I think he's terrific. I need to see their offensive line before I believe it. That's it. Because they just been stinking on ice on that front, and they can't protect a thing.
I know.
And Saquon gets hurt, and, but if ever, let's just say staying healthy, I love Tony.
I love Tony.
Okay. Tony.
Exciting kid.
If he's right.
Yeah.
Okay. And Galladay, I mean, right? I mean, there's so many, I don't know. Saquon.
Yeah.
And Daboll, I really like. I really like him, and the defense comes along. You might surprise some people, but you can't go from as terrible as they've been to suddenly 9-8. One would think you can, but maybe they.
Well, I think that I watched Saquon closely, and Saquon to me looked like he was afraid to make cuts. He looked like he was afraid to do what he did when he first got to the league, and I think now he's removed from that, and I think he's mentally away from that. Mm-hmm. And I like this Thibodeau kid, and I like that Strahan. Yeah. I like that Strahan is oh my God, Michael Strahan came to the comedy club. Yeah. Do I have time to tell you this?
Sure, yeah.
So I'm on stage in New York City at the stand. Strahan's right next to the stage. He's right next to me, and I'm telling jokes. And I hear him laughing, and I'm like, oh my God. Like, I don't get starstruck by like movies or I get, for me, it's athletes. Yeah. Athletes. So I'm just going, dude, Michael Strahan's laughing at me right now. This is amazing. So we go outside afterwards, and somebody goes, hey man, nobody asked Michael for anything. He wanted to enjoy himself. And he had a friend in there. Just no pictures, nothing. So I'm like, all right, it's fine. So Mike Strahan comes out and he sees me. He goes, oh man, so funny. So now I'm like, oh, this is the best. And I said, oh, dude, yeah, you mind? I'm a big Giants fan. Take a picture. And I said the dumbest thing to him as we take the picture. My arm is around his back.
Yeah.
As we take the picture, as a grown man, I don't know what came over me. I go, 07 changed my life. What? I have children. I'm a grown man with children, and it was
And a
like,
loving wife,
and
a
it was
loving wife.
right. It was right as the picture was being taken, and I almost whispered it. It was the weirdest, and he was probably like, "All right, dude, that was take care." And if I ever see him again, I'm gonna be like, "No, it didn't change my life. It was it made me feel good." But you can't say that to a guy like that.
Now you're creeping me out. And we'll send this to Stray. Stray, we'll see this. We'll straighten this out.
Yeah.
Don't you worry. Next time you see Strahan, there will not be a restraining order. You will be able to get within 100 yards of Michael Strahan. Don't worry about it, Paul Virzi. You're good.